Welcome to another What Is It Wednesday video. I was driving along a roadway, looked out to the side and noticed this dirt road. I was curious where it went, so I pulled over, pulled up Google Maps, and it appears back there is possibly an abandoned structure. I don't know what it is, don't know if we can get to it, but I figured why not stop? Maybe we could check it out. If you want to see what it possibly is, all you need to do is come along with me for my latest What Is It Wednesday video. It's a pretty heavy-duty gate here. It is locked up, but there's no posted signs, no purple paint, nothing saying that we can't be here. So we're gonna press ahead. Looks like others do the same too. They just go right around the gate, whether they're walking or most likely riding. I also noticed on the map images, this is a mined out area, probably surface mining, maybe underground, but there's some reclamation areas and some old waste piles as well in the area. I think those are pipes over there. Yeah, it's cut in half corrugated plastic piping right there. Now I did use Google Earth as a tool as well because it has the historical timeline. Going back to 1994, it looks like this structure or area was actively used. The site is clean and maintained. There's vehicles and or equipment on property. Then around 2004, 2008, any remaining vehicles or equipment are gone. And after that, it looks like no activity except nature reclaiming the area. Now, according to my progress on the map, the structure should be just up ahead on the right. Oh yeah, here it is. Kind of hiding in plain sight. Well, it's red in color, and I do see open access. So I think it is abandoned. So here's the land, which on the older images was clear and bare, and there was items on the property, and looks like it's a garage of sorts. Does have what I like to call the open door policy. This also is not posted or gated or painted, so looks like no one's been looking at this for quite some time. As to why it's out here like this, don't have the answer to that yet, but maybe we'll get some answers. Maybe there's some items left behind. So there's a manway here, and this may have been a roll-up garage door or a sliding door. Anyone home? Oh, there's a few items left behind. You know what? Just at first glance, noticing these filters. They say cat for caterpillar. This may have been like a little service bay or service garage for equipment. As I did state, this was a mined out area. So they probably had front end loaders or dozers or rock trucks, and they bring them in here for servicing. That's at least first impressions. See if I can find any dates on anything here. There's a big bug. You could think this is an air filter. Has, let's see, September 1988. Oh, older than I thought. Can't read the date on that one, just says Caterpillar on the bottom. Remnants of a basketball, NCAA. Chevron, starting fluid, older can. There's a bucket here on the ground, like a 1 gallon oil container. Yeah, this is just like a little workbench area. Not much else left behind. There's some trash over there. I see a box fan, television. So we'll poke around a little bit more, but I think that's probably our best clue as to what this was used for. Lasco brand. Sanyo television. It's like a little dirt bike tire, knobby tire. This looks like the front end of something here. Maybe a side-by-side or a small vehicle. Excuse me, a lot of wood planks, scrap wood, and it looks like this has been shot up as well. See all the holes right there? Oh, I didn't even know there's another little tiny structure behind it. And looking at this, this was closed up at one time, and the walls are laying on the ground here. It says Bonanza up on top there, probably the manufacturer of this garage. I don't even know if there's electricity going to it. I don't see any poles or wires or any electrical boxes on the inside either. And here we have structure number 2, which I don't think I remember seeing on the map. If I did, I just didn't pay attention to it. It's almost like a small, I guess like a 1-room structure or like a shed that's finished off. It says right there, prevent forest fires. And you can see they have a really well-made, custom, one-of-a-kind stair system to get inside. And floors have seen better days. And looks like a meth lab. Yeah, this is like a shed that they convert into like a habitable structure, if you want to call it that. Probably a break room. I wouldn't doubt if that was a break room for the garage for the workers. It's got a pretty heavy duty door on it. It is finished off on the inside. It's not bare bones. It did have a ceiling, which was, well, that's just styrofoam there, but they did have sheetrock. And this was insulated, and it's a pipe, so they had some type of heating source in here as well. And I see some dates here, 2018. And I don't know what that is. It's like a wing or a bumper or something. A cover to something. And also the windows are fenced off. Guess they don't want anybody coming inside. And they do have these older blinds, I remember. Let's see if we could get them to roll up. Well, kind of working. And the window is shot up and fenced up. Same thing on this side too. Oh, we'll peek around the outside of it, see if there's any more clues, but I'm thinking it was a little break room for whoever is working in that garage right there. Just like the garage, nature's reclaiming this as well. This is also sitting on blocks. Sitting on cinder blocks, to be exact. Right down there, you can see them. And got some discarded tires here and other trash. And this is just, ooh, that's prickly. This is just regular fencing. And there's some wasps calling this place home. There's their makeshift custom chimney system. So they have a support there. Looks like a terracotta pipe coming out. And then we have something on the ground here as well that was probably up there. There's even a covering so water doesn't go inside. I don't know, maybe they're using it for something more than a break room. Also looking off in the distance, there's a big cleared out field with white pipes coming up and curving in. They're kind of far away to see them on camera, but it looks like that property is like somewhat maintained. Like the grass is relatively low. But I do see at least 3 pipes, which is I believe for either ventilation or monitoring of the site for gas readings. Maybe something's buried there that they're keeping track of. And there's just numerous trails shooting off in all different directions. Well, I said what I think it could have been used for. I'd like to hear yours as well. I did joke, meth lab. I don't know what they were doing with that. Most likely a break room. Maybe in later years after it became abandoned, someone was using it for something else. That's just pure speculation though. But if it wasn't for those filters, I don't think I'd have a clue as to what that would have been used for, but having a dirt ground, being in a old mining area, it does look like a little service garage for like oil changes, air filters, maybe hydraulic hoses, but no power going to it, no water going to it that I could tell anyways. And it's been sitting in this condition from at least 2008, if not longer. So as to why that and that are still here, that's anyone's guess. Looks like they don't really care about it anymore. The property's not being used anymore, except that site back there, the big cleared out field, is being monitored. But sometimes those little dirt roads turn into something. And although it's not extremely fascinating, it's something I didn't know existed and something that does pertain interest to me, which is the old mining days. And I think we have a good suspicion that this building was servicing equipment involved with mining in the area. And watch your footing. That is all I see in the area though. But the area does seem interesting to me because again, there's trails going everywhere and there's nothing saying that we can't be here. So maybe in the future I'll return my e-bike with the Incredible Hulk. We'll take some of these roads and trails, see where they go. Maybe there's more things hiding out here, maybe there's not. But don't know if you don't try. But anyways, thank you for coming along and for watching my latest What Is It Wednesday video. Share your thoughts down below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.